Let me step on this side.
My light killing you?
No, it's just that's the side that the screen's on.
All right. Here, I'll turn off this red light.
Should we do an introduction first?
Never an introduction. All right. We're out in the southeast Wisconsin woods. Perfect night. I mean, the stars are out. Crescent moon. I keep listening to whatever that...
Maybe it is an owl.
Yeah, I think it's an owl. But it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what it reminded me of? Gizmo. Because we just watched Gremlins last night, me and my son. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty damn cute. All right. Well, we never go live once we're out in the field, but I figured, hey, why not do it right now? Perfect night, Friday night, because everybody's out partying anyway, so maybe. All right, so can you get a close-up of that? Is it coming through?
Yep.
All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm on flood, but now I'm going to go into zoom mode. All right, so now I'm zooming way out there. All right, now I know you can't see anything. That's because now I have to adjust. All right, there we go.
David Stumpf.
David.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, David, how are you? Love watching your YouTube videos. Need more people like you putting that stuff out there. All right, let's cut down this way. We're going to go down this trail because I'm not even zoomed in fully. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. There we go.
Roger Edmonds.
Hey. Roger Dodger.
Hi, Jay, from your mother-in-law. That's a weird name for a mom.
I see that you got Roger on. I didn't think it was him. Or maybe it was him. But I figured, I think Antonio had something to do with it. Right. So right now we are, here I'm going to back that up. So we are on top of a kettle. Now this is a new area. We've been out here, what?
3 times?
3 times. And once a day, second night.
This would be our 4th because it's our 3rd night.
Is it our 3rd night already?
Yep. 3rd night, and once during the day. Did we stay out till night that time? But we left it.
Yeah. Is that the, no, during the day? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But the first time is when I was out here, I had the tick on me. The start of the
Oh,
tick season early.
Yep.
And then the obsession begins until they're all gone. But right now, what we're hearing in this new area is we've got a road, I'm going to say a quarter mile, maybe 1/8 mile north of us. We've already patrolled. We don't stalk. We're just doing research to see what houses could be out here. We found, 2? Maybe a 3rd one, but more closer to a mile away. But yeah, no, I mean, we're hearing the dogs tonight. I mean, the kettle's really reverbing.
Which is, the houses are closer than we thought they were to you.
Closer to each other?
Closer to our point right now.
Right. So that way we're heading this way because any canine that we're going to hear, I'm going to go with dog.
Oh, yeah.
But we did hear coyotes last time out.
Several.
And then we heard coyotes with a weird mixture. Don't know what that was, but most likely coyote. everything's inconclusive, but you know, the only way you're going to find out is being out here.
Yep.
That's why I try to get out as regular as I can. Not always a Friday night. It may seem like that, but it's not. We mix it up.
Yep.
That way, we're out here without any human contamination besides ourselves. That's what we're trying to do. Not so much for the effect. I honestly would rather be out here during the day, look for more tracks or just any wildlife. Because right now all you see is black. All I see is a red light and a crescent moon. But pretty much this is what we do. Pretty much once we're off Facebook Live here, we're going to go dark. And then we fish.
I'd say we're a good 20 minutes out into the woods.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Hey, what happened on the way out here, by the way?
I got lost.
Man, that's how people disappear. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Because I'm like, I could see a red light going. I stopped to get some audio of the loon or owl or whatever was in the tree. I got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Once you guys hear it, then you'll let me know. But then you kept walking, and I could see a red light. We said we'd meet around, there's a bench area somewhere, and I'm going. And I'm at the bench. There's still no Chris. I go beyond the bench. There's no Chris. All of a sudden, this thing of, what the hell happened to Chris? So I started making my way back a little bit, and then what happened?
Well, I started backtracking to the main trail where I first saw you and didn't see you, so I decided I would call out, and you ended up, I don't know, maybe 1,000 yards from where I was.
That's pretty crazy.
So yeah, a lot of what ifs start running through your mind in the middle of the woods.
Isn't that funny?
In an area like this where usually I'm just strolling.
That's all I was doing.
Yeah, but when
you couldn't find where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
So you took a right instead of a left.
Zigged when I should have zagged.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I'll call you on the phone. But I'm like, shit, did you turn your phone off?
I always turn it off.
Yeah. Mine's always on, but on vibrate. Anyway, why don't we just be quiet a little bit and listen to the dogs bark?
Tina Branch Fowler joined. Charlene Breacher, B-R-A-C-H-E-R.
Hello.
Be safe.
Always. You want to see?
Michelle Diner.
We've got some protection going on. And Black Betty. And the biggest one is the guy who's holding the phone.
I get the sword.
What do you
Sting.
got? Sting. What do I have?
Black Betty.
That's just what we named her. But honestly, you can do as much research at home, which is good, the internet. But of course, you can't believe everything you read on the internet or TV.
A lot of hearsay.
Exactly, and a lot of the groups. But you know what? It's being out here. It's being out in it. And this is what my drive is not to come out and have an encounter of any weird type. I mean, it'd be cool, but that's not my main goal. It's actually to pick up data every time I'm out here, whether it's coyotes, dogs,
Weird
birds like sound like Gizmo from Gremlins. But last time out here, we caught some coyote, but it was weird because it did sound like a couple different ones, but something didn't sound right in the middle of it.
On a few occasions.
Yeah, and we're in the same exact location. You got to remember, even though there's a few houses here, we're out in the woods.
Middle of nowhere.
I mean, it's the middle of nowhere. I don't care if there's a road 20 minutes back or a house 1/8 of a mile down. Everything is scarce, especially when you can't find the guy you're going out here with? All of a sudden you're like, all right. But we know what safety is, right? Safety first.
Oh yeah.
Always safety first. So let's see. Let's take a look at this again.
This is our version of night vision. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Let's see. Got a couple different settings. This one would be more for if I want to zoom in. Now, I'm going to zoom down probably about, that's probably 100 yards, 75.
Yeah.
Let's just say. So now,
But just so they know that beam that you see is not something that's visual to us.
can you see the beam on here?
Yep.
You can?
Yep.
What'd you see? The red?
No, the you know how it lights up the trees, like the center. It's almost like
Oh,
to
yeah.
them it may look like we're using a flashlight, but that's not the case.
Yeah, this is night vision. Yeah, I'll take one more thing. Oops. Did not want to do that. Here, hold on to this for a second. Got it? I'm going to pull out the seek. Oh, this is what else they're bringing too. Here, click your red light off for a second.
I can't.
Oh, you can?
My hands are full.
Oh, yeah.
Hit it. It's on top. You gotta hit twice.
So this is UV light. And actually,
Okay.
is it okay?
Just yeah, it's just the light.
It's just the light. What about over here? Around my hand?
Yep.
So UV. Try this. And let's see. Oh, it's dark. Is it the next one?
For flashing.
No, just for regular red. And we're usually not this noisy when we're out here.
No.
This is all strictly for entertainment and selling ads. Hold on, man. You know,
Walt Wadsworth says hi.
who's that?
Walt Wadsworth.
Hey, Walt. Hello, back to you. So many pouches. Oh, here we go. Oh, you know what? I can't use that. Hello, Facebook Live.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's like goes to your phone.
I was gonna pop this in. So that attaches to my iPhone, and this is a true thermal imager. You know, it's not as high quality as on Finding Bigfoot, but you know what? It does its job.
Absolutely.
You know, that's what we found a cold spot last week, which was odd.
Who's your firefighter buddy?
What's that?
Who's your firefighter buddy?
That is Brian
What's his last name?
Meisinger.
He says hello, buddy. Or hey.
Hey, what's up, Big Bri? See, we talk about you, Chris. What do
Yeah.
you do?
I used to be an EMT and a volunteer firefighter. I was a career EMT for the North Side Milwaukee. Where's he firefighter out of?
See, I must attract those type of people, all the heroes of the world. How many saves do you have there, Brian? I know you don't count that. You know, it's all in a day's worth. Saving the world. I like how you say that. Can you see anything?
No.
All right.
There it is. Here's the moon.
All right, so here's the angle here. We'll give him, see if that shows up okay. No?
No. You can narrow it. There you go. Oh, better. There you go.
Oh, see that? Is that eye shine?
I think it's one of those
See it?
reflectors. It's right on the core of a tree.
Yeah, it's weird that it's so low though.
Yeah, there's two of them.
Yeah.
See the one off to the left?
What color is it?
It's white or yellow.
Green?
Could be.
Sure it's not eye shine?
No, it's right in the core of two trees. I can see dead center on the trees. Shine to the left just a tiny bit.
Here.
Yeah, it's on two trees. Well, that one to the left. Do you see the one I'm talking about?
I see the one directly in the center.
You don't see the one to the left of that?
No. Oh yeah, I do.
Okay.
I thought you said they're like directly next to each other.
No. Just directly center of those trees.
All right. I wonder if you can zoom in on it here. Look on the light here. Focus on there. Does it show up?
Barely.
Okay, so it's all right here.
Let's see. There's a little bit.
Still nothing?
Oh, yeah, you can. There you go. It does fade out pretty quick.
Hey, what's your...
Someone's talking about sightings here.
What's that?
Well, Monday night.
What's that?
Jay says, Monday night, Jay, my nephew and me were moving stuff by my sister's old house where I had two Bigfoot sightings at about 7:30 p.m. We heard what was like a scream sounded straight out of the jungle.
Really? I want to hear more about that, Walt.
Well, if you're thanking me, Brian, I have to thank you as well.
What's that?
He says, very nice. Thanks for your service, brother.
Oh, talking to you, man.
Right back at you, man. It's an acquired taste. It's like sushi.
Is it?
Yes, you either can do it or you can't, and I cannot eat sushi, so thank God I can do this.
Yeah. I give you guys a lot of credit for what you do, man.
Now, if we weren't doing it, someone else would. So. Michelle wants to know where we are. We're at Q.
Wait, it's like this. We never disclose the area. We are in, I'll tell you, we are in southeast Wisconsin, but I never say what county we're in, what town we're in, what road we're on. And it's honestly, it's not even a selfish thing at all. It is because I am so dedicated to doing this that I need to make sure that there are no other people out here. Could there be other people out here doing what we're doing, researching, even just coming out here in the middle of the night? Of course. But as long as I don't really announce where I'm going, how I'm doing it, I feel more secure, more safer.
There's a little more faith in what you discover or experience as well.
Well, exactly. But here's the big thing. We're out in the woods. We're out in nature. This is, the biggest place right now where you are going to hear anything, any night critters out here, even from deer. Will deer come up to us if we're quiet enough? Of course. I've seen and heard raccoons, possum. I've actually seen a flying squirrel out here. I think it was last year. It was cool. We actually caught it on film. So you're going to have that. What did you see last night? You don't have to say what area, But what did you see when you were
Well, I
driving?
got no problem saying what area. I was coming in Highway 36 into the town of Lyons, coming home from work, and I had a bobcat run out in front of my car right across Highway 36, just about a quarter mile, would have been a quarter mile east of the town of Burlington.
So, did you expect to see a bobcat?
Absolutely not. That's
No.
the first one I've ever seen in the wild, too.
See, we're out here, and we could have prey creeping up to us, or not prey, predators creeping up to us right now. I'm hearing something out in the distance. Do you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
What it sound like?
It's that elongated, howlish kind of thing.
But it doesn't sound like a coyote.
No, it does not.
But there's fox too. Remember I was telling you about fox?
Mm-hmm. Francis, be safe. We'll get out soon.
Definitely. And also when the you hearing that?
Yeah. It is farther off than the dogs.
Yeah.
Much farther.
Now if I'm pinpointing, that sounded like and again, sorry, you can also hear a highway way out there. On a quiet night like this, out in these woods, the sound just reverbs and travels depending on the wind. But that sounded like a long moan.
Yeah. Of 4 seconds.
Yeah. So let's be quiet here for a second. I mean, are you hearing something over that?
Aside from that howlish sound.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Cheryl says she would hear a lot of noises when she was living on the edge of the Kettle Moraine forest nightly.
Well, we got to talk more on that. Go ahead and message me. And when we're done tonight or tomorrow, I'd like to hear more about it, okay? So I think what we're going to do right now is cut the live feed. And it's what I call go fishing right now. You can sit here and walk around and hike around and make a lot of noise and talk like we're doing now, and miss what's going on around you. So what we're going to do is, I just actually wanted to go live just to, because we never do when we're out in the field. So we'll go fishing.
If nothing else, get out and just experience it. It's just, forest is a different place at night. Not necessarily paranormal or any kind of sci-fi kind of stuff, anything like that. It's just kind of a cool experience.
It is. And honestly, safety first.
Yep.
Don't just go out blindly. Kind of know where you're at, know who you're going with. Whenever I get to a location, I'll actually text my wife. I text her the area I'm at and the time I'm at. And I'll do the same thing checking out. That way she always knows a pinpoint. Last thing I want to do is come out here and
Disappear.
sorry, ADD. I was hearing something over to my left. It's probably hard to hear because I'm over talking it, but all right. Well, hopefully this was somewhat entertaining. I'm not trying to generate ads or anything, but I wanted to show you what it's like out in the field. And I know you can't see anything but my head. You don't even get to see the camera guy. Can we show the camera guy one time? That's the camera guy.
Is it?
No, I know, right? Here, you can turn yours off. All right, this is the camera guy. There, I'll go a little lower. How's that?
Yeah,
better?
that's better.
All right. So anyway, what's your name? John Doe.
Yeah.
This is John Doe. Thank you for recording, and let's go dark and do some night fishing.
Yep. See you.